Well, YouTube, this is where we ended up. The absolute rock bottom of DBD content creation. I think I royally messed up, everyone. I made the decision to dedicate my channel to teaching Dead by Daylight. I knew not everyone would agree with my opinions, but I never expected teaching people how to improve would come with this much hate. Okay, really bold intro aside, it is time for another Cam Spooky Corner rant video, y'all. And today we are talking about my personal journey of being a DBD content creator and choosing to be someone who teaches people how to play this game. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, if you like the content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're very close to our 10,000 subscriber goal. CamSpookyCorner.com is where you're gonna find all my social links, including the 18 and up Discord server. It's an awesome, amazing community with killer and survivor mains. We would love to have you there. I'm live on Twitch Monday through Saturday, 5 to 9 p.m. Central Time, if you'd ever like to come and meet the community and hang out with us in the chat there. And with that, let's get started with the video. So just to start this video, we'll do a little bit of backtracking. I've been streaming DBD for about a year and a half now, I want to say. I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head, and I'm not really patient enough to go search, but that's roughly about the timeline. And boy, has it been a hell of a journey. Basically, when I first started DBD, I didn't really take it too seriously. I don't think I really even took streaming seriously in general. It was just kind of a side hobby at the time. Obviously, that's not true anymore. DBD has become my life. Streaming has become my life, and I love making content creation and, you know, all things video related too. It was about month number 3 or 4 for me after I started streaming and making content, where I realized I just had no idea what the hell I was doing in this game, both killer and survivor side. And I felt bad for myself, my teammates, and my viewers, just kind of seeing me go down really quickly in chase. Whenever I play killer, constantly getting 4-outed and BM'd at the exit gate, people just feeling sorry for me all the time. And I said enough is enough. So I went out myself and I watched a bunch of content creators. Basically every killer main you can think of, I went to their channel and watched their videos describing how to play that killer in detail. Builds, add-ons, breakdown, micro, macro decision making, all that good stuff. And then for Survivor, I watched a plethora of looping tutorials from all of the biggest creators. A lot of looping tutorials based off of every map, common tiles, common survivor techs, and build ideas and what to properly do. I invested my time in learning what most of the perks in DBD do to great extent. And then after that journey of learning myself, I found myself in a position where I started winning more. People became impressed with my killer gameplay and decision making, my survivor gameplay and my looping skills, my knowledge of all the killers, my knowledge of all the survivor builds and interactions with perks with each other, map knowledge, game knowledge. They appreciated my takes on balancing decisions too in the community. And at a certain point, I just decided myself, why am I not teaching people? I think in the beginning, I had a lot of hesitation because I figured it's already been done before and that I would just be repeating what other people have said. But then I kind of had the sudden realization too that everything that's been taught in DBD has been taught by multiple people already. Unless you were the first person to ever teach someone ever how to loop shack. You know, like I feel like everybody's taught somebody how to loop shack like 1,000 times. So I kind of realized I was being ridiculous. So I decided to go out and start teaching people. I started with looping tutorials first because I am a survivor main at heart and I wanted to teach people how to loop. And I think it's really fun. For a lot of time in my life too, I wanted to become a teacher in general. So I think it just fits my personality. I'm really good at portraying ideas and thoughts to people in a way that most people can understand. And I take a lot of pride in that skill that I have. So I started making looping tutorials and things like that. And then as I progressed with my killer gameplay, I started making killer tutorials. I started making build videos, what add-ons to take, macro coaching, micro coaching. You know, whenever I upload my VODs from stream, it's all of my narration during the games and what goes on in my head during these crazy matches, you know. And I got a lot of growth from that. I got a lot of growth. A lot of people were really thankful for me teaching them how to play the game. And it felt really good. It feels really nice when people, you know, come into the chat and they're like, hey, I want you to know that because of you, my average chase time went up by like a minute, you know? Or when they say, Cam, I looped this doctor for 5 gens on Midwich because of your looping tutorials. Like just super cool stuff like that. I love to see it. It gives me satisfaction, gives them satisfaction to go and play well with their friends and they can kind of like flex, you know? It's just a really cool feeling. Or when people say like, oh, I love your build for this killer. It's helped me out so much. I loved your killer tutorial for this killer. It's just been super nice and I've really enjoyed seeing those comments. And then now we need to get into the more negative side of everything, and that's the amount of hate that I get still to this day. I'm just gonna say this right here for all of you that watch my videos. I don't read my comments. I learned very early in my journey as a content creator to not read your comments because people on the internet just love to hate. But damn, dude, like I never realized I would get this much hate for teaching people how to play DBD. I've had some of my comments read to me in my community because people are like, why do people like argue and just dislike you so much for teaching people how to play DBD? And I'm just like, I don't know. I have no idea. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I mean, I have misspeaks too sometimes. Sometimes I read the wrong statistics and information. And sometimes, you know, I may teach a way to do something when there could be a better way of doing it. But for me, as long as I'm getting the message out there to try to improve people's gameplay in Dead by Daylight, then I think I'm doing obviously more good than bad. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to say like 99% of my viewer base that actually loves me, like, praises my tutorials for Killer, Survivor, everything. They insist that it's made them a better player. They have VODs and videos to prove it. So this is not me questioning myself as a creator. But there is like the 1% of people out there that just think I'm just full of shit, right? Or that I have no idea what I'm talking about. And I've just been meaning to get this off my chest for a while. I think it's kind of funny because we live in this world of content creation where most of the shit you see on your For You page is just memes or just random videos that make no sense about like, oh, use this build and make survivors DC, or vice versa, or use this perk and make killers DC, or, you know, it's that typical content where everyone's getting like, that maybe someone's just like head on flashbanging a killer like over and over again and laughing at them, or it's like a meme which is like that's made on some server where you can make any custom content you want to make, you know. And this is in no way me like taking shots at any creator at all. I don't want this video to be about that. I'm just saying, when we look at the big picture of stuff, right? Like, you have all this content out there that does not teach people how to play Dead by Daylight at all. I'm not going to say not benefit, because it does benefit. It's entertainment or whatever satisfaction you get out of watching these videos. It doesn't, nothing, like a lot of content out there just doesn't teach people anything. And this game doesn't teach you anything either. The tutorials are shit. The player base, they will teach you a lot of bad habits. They'll fill your head with ideas that you need to, you know, play by these rules and do this and don't do this because that's toxic. I'm not about that. I'm a 50-50 player, tilted to a little bit towards Survivor main, but I give people great advice on how to win games and what actually works in this meta. I'm real with people on what the meta is like right now and the type of perks that we run and why everything is so inflated in this game. And I still can't believe like how many people I have just like commenting and hating on my shit all the time, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm just trying to help people how to get better at Dead by Daylight. Am I 100% accurate all the time and perfect? No, but no one is. Not even the biggest creators are 100% accurate all the time either. For me, I just know morally I feel good because I'm trying to put out something good out there for people, you know, to help people play this game, because I truly believe that once people know how to play this game, they can see just how awesome it is. Whenever you learn how to actually consistently win on Killer or consistently go on long chases on Survivor, it really makes the game a lot more playable and enjoyable. It changes the experience for everybody. So I don't know. Like, the amount of hate I get on my comments for people just like, you know, shitting on my tutorials, or just these weird comments too. Like, I'll do a looping tutorial, right? Like, this is how you loop Shack. And then someone's like, that'll never work. I run Bamboozle when I play Killer. Okay, buddy. Like, that's just me when I actually do read my comments once in a blue moon. Or someone's like, that wouldn't work. The killer would double back right here. I don't think people understand. When I make these guides, they're general guidelines for like, everybody can kind of take a little bit of information from it and just apply it in the situation you're in. Obviously, you can't loop the Shack the same if you're going against the nurse. You don't think I know that? Obviously, if the killer has Bamboozle, this loop isn't going to work. You don't think I don't know that? Obviously, this build works really well until maybe, you know, this killer has this perk that counters it, or the survivors are playing this playstyle that counters it. You don't think I know that? I literally can't teach you everything in one match. I just give you a foundation of guidelines of teaching y'all how to play this game. And I have a lot of respect for creators that teach people how to play Dead by Daylight. I don't think there's enough of that. I think a lot of people have been driven more towards like drama farming and salt farming and memes and, you know, making custom content on dedicated servers just to do like, you know, some really like insane looking trick plays and spins and stuff that doesn't really exist in DBD. And I'm gonna say it again because I don't want this to be this type of video. I have no issue with any type of content at all, no matter what you want to teach. I am just defending myself and my content for this video, okay? I don't want this to ever be taken out of context where people are like, oh, Cam doesn't like that type of content. Nope, you do your thing. I don't care. We're all here to grow. We can all support each other regardless of what your content is, but I feel like I do get a lot of fucking hate for just trying to teach people how to play Dead by Daylight. The amount of people that come into my streams, because my stream title is normally I teach people killer or survivor, whatever they're trying to learn that day and whatever I'm playing. People are always challenging me, like all the time. It's like because I've decided to call myself a teacher of Dead by Daylight, people are like, I need to find you saying one wrong thing just so I can say you're not shit at the game. You know what I mean? Like I've had people come into my streams and be like, oh, why are you taking this add-on with this medkit, bro? Like the most simple, like nitpicky like stuff you could ever think, but they're just trying to analyze every decision I make. Or they hop into the stream and I'm like, hey, I'm teaching Houndmaster today, and I have one bad game on Houndmaster, and they shit on me. They're like, bro, how are you gonna teach me how to play Houndmaster? You can't even win. Like, dude, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, can a dude just catch a break around here? Like, I just don't. And I will say, like, when it comes to my killer skill level in general, I definitely consider myself well above average. You can ask anyone in my community to vouch for me. Survivor, for sure. I actually do think I'm like really good at Survivor, so I'll always be super proud about that. But I just had to get this rant video out, y'all. I think we live in a world of Dead by Daylight with a lot of content that just doesn't actually benefit you in terms of education, at least, and learning how to play this game and get better. And we have creators like myself and other amazing people that are just trying to teach people and get people to enjoy the game and be better. But we still have haters out there. We have people that love to overanalyze every single thing that you say. I'm just asking that for all the haters, you just give people some grace. You know what I mean? Like, just like, you have to understand, like, for all of us that are trying to teach DBD, whether you agree with it or not, like, we're just trying to make the player base better, which is going to make the community healthier. When we teach survivors how to loot better, the survivor escape rates are going to go up. Behavior is going to see a balancing issue. They're going to have to give killers the balancing they desperately need. When I teach people how to properly play a killer, and I teach them the most valid strategies, like in terms of like tunneling and stuff, it's going to make your kill rate go up because you realize just how simple the game can be. You know, addition through subtraction, getting one survivor out of the match so quickly. But, you know, people like to say, oh, you know, don't teach people to tunnel, like that's toxic. Like, no, I just teach people to win. Whether it's survivor or killer, I'm always going to teach you and try to put you in the best space possible to win. And I've just gotten to the point now where I just feel like I wanted to say something to all of my viewers because, like I said, I know there's a lot of positive comments out there too, and a lot of positive feedback about people saying, oh, I learned how to play this killer because of you. I learned how to loot because of you. I love your content. But, you know, at a certain point, I just want to let y'all know like what it is I actually go through choosing to be this route. I just feel like if I was a meme creator and just only posted memes, I wouldn't deal with this amount of shit, but it is what it is, honestly. I'm proud of it. I love doing it, and I'm never gonna stop, no matter how much people ever hate on or criticize me. And, you know, I'm not 100% all the time. I have bad games. I have bad games on Survivor. I have bad games on Killer. I get 4 outed. I get killed at 5 gens. Like, I'm definitely not perfect in any way. I just know I have a talent for teaching, and I love teaching people how to play DBD, and there's nothing wrong with that. I saw this quote in the gym that really inspired me to make this video, and the quote is, pressure is privilege. In the beginning, I had so much pressure on me being a teacher of DBD that I used to hate it, and I used to dread going live and making videos. But now I realized that having this pressure on me really is just a privilege. If I didn't have a platform to speak on and no one watching me, then I wouldn't have what I wanted in the first place, which is viewership. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for supporting the content, all the killer and survivor tutorials. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to help me get to my subscriber goal. Live on Twitch Monday through Saturday, 5 to 9 p.m. Central Time. CamSpookyCorner.com is going to have all my links, including the 18 and up Discord server. Come hang out with me and other amazing people inside the community. We would love to have you. And if y'all have any other creators that y'all really enjoy watching that are also educational and want to show them a little extra love in the comments, please feel free to drop their name and we can go check them out together too. As someone who considers himself a teacher of Dead by Daylight, I love supporting other people that make educational content as well. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.